the world-famous Las Vegas sign on the south side of the Strip. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. It's been a thriller here in the Western Conference, and we expect more of the same tonight. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Green.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. De'Aaron Fox out there with Paul, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's the great in at the point guard position. And over these past weeks, the excitement has been building for the NBA Cup. I mean, it's palpable. Now, here we are in the West semifinals. The final step before the championship game.
Yeah, there's a lot more on the line here than your regular season contest. A win here tonight for one of these teams means a ticket to the championship. And while this game tonight will count as a regular season win or loss, the championship, that's an entirely unique game outside the regular season schedule.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Vassell, no good. Here's the great, guarded by Fox. Here's Şengün, and Şengün throws it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel.
Should study CP3. He's an ideal floor general, a fierce competitor, and he always seems to make the right play. It's going to take a team effort defensively to slow down his impact. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. You know, Greg, with a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
And here is Paul following Jalen Green's 3. And they're on the break. Here's Thompson, and he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Wembanyama. Paul outside. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Here's the great San Antonio with the rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotage. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time.
And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And, guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dillon Brooks. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. And so it's San Antonio with it. 6-point game.
You know, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Yeah, it's been a cold start, no doubt, but they've got to find a way to put some points on the board.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wembanyama, a screen on Green. Fox kicks to Paul. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Paul's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Spurs. Here's the great, defended by Paul. Here's Şengün. And it's Houston with another.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It is going to be hard to get a hand to Wembanyama's shots on the inside. Great instincts and just too much length.
Offensive rebound. The great off target at the rim.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And they're moving it up. And stolen by Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. Here's Fox. The great grabs the miss. The great's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA. Why Devin Vassell?
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. Castle's checked in for Fox. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Paul. Rocket 6. Here's Johnson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing a whistle.
Houston making some changes. So for the Rockets, Dillon Brooks comes in for Smith. And the great subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talents, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is 1 of 1. Hey, thank you for the report.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Back to Paul. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Sohan finds Paul, and it's all evened up. Paul's got 10.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And it's Sohan missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
On the wing, Brooks. Here's the great. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. 8 points for the great.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up
from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Here's Paul. The Great grabs the miss. The Great's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Driving to the basket. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Fox kicks to Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Rockets leading by 5. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Good on the bucket. 13 points in the game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
All up top. 10 points for him. Again, the miss by Paul.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's the Great. Defended by Wembanyama. Pass to Green. Here's the Great. The tray. No good that time. And that does it for the first half of play. Rockets lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and they've got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too.
Taking a look here at the Rockets, I had them season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Rockets.
I'm not going to say this game is monumentous, but I will say it's BWT. And for those who aren't familiar with BWT, that stands for better win tonight. Win or go home. Nobody wants to be sent packing. I'm telling you, this is big. This is big.
Kenny, I think you're starting to adopt Shaq's propensity for Shaq creation of Shaqronyms. You see what you did there? You can use that one too, big fella. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We are just one half away from finding out who will be headed to the championship game of the NBA Cup. Alperen Şengün has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's the great... And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
First team foul.
Now here's Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Makes it off the glass. 14 points for the great.
unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at Wembanyama. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year of some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama against Şengün. Just 5 on the clock. Fox inside the line. It's rebounded by Houston. The great Scotty rebounds in this game. On the wing, Green. Shoots the three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Three-pointer, Fox sinks the triple. Fox has got 10.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. Here's the great, defended by Paul. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
For Houston, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
For Houston, number 1 at the line, shooting 1.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Sohan. Fox against Green. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Free throw good, Fox.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Houston leading by 12. Here's the great. He's got 19. Green left side. 5 to shoot. Thompson passes to the great. That 3 off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Back to Paul. Fox looking it over. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Rockets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's the great, defended by Paul. There's Green with the three. Rebounded by Castle.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. The Spurs are great at drafting and developing, and in selecting Stephon Castle with the 4th overall pick, they've made a play on upside. He's a versatile wing defender. Shooting and his position were the question marks. Can he be a primary playmaker? Will his three-pointer prove to be reliable? Guys, we'll see, but the Spurs are very excited to bring Stephon Castle into their program.
A star talent. Hey, Shams, we so appreciate the reporting you gave us right there. Thank you.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Here's the great. He's got 19. Drains the three-pointer. The great's got 22.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Paul finds Johnson. Barnes looking around. Pass to Paul. Corner shot. Rockets with the rebound. The great's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. His three-pointer is off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Trailing by 10. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Outside, Green. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
Green lethal off the catch. Good rhythm on that play.
Paul with the 3. The great grabs the miss. The great's got 11 rebounds in the game. And the shot goes in.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith checked in for Şengün. And Brooks subbed in for Amen Thompson. And he makes the first.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And it's Green missing. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. The shot missing. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Houston on top, ending the 3rd quarter on a 9-1 run. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Substitution on the field.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Sohan gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And just feeding the open man. Nice recognition there from Vassell.
The great passes to Şengün. Over Wembanyama. Şengün no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Paul. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now Şengün. Here's the great. Şengün with a screen on Paul. 4 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Wembanyama outside, and it's San Antonio with another.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his players, I need you to play smarter out there. You're in a rush right now, and that's why we're behind. Slow things down, run our plays. We'll see if that tempo shifts at all. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Out to Brooks. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Vassell. Fox from outside.
Well, it's Green's effort that makes him effective as a defender in addition to his athleticism, but usually he just simply outworks folks.
Really left alone that time. And it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Fox, no good. Edge Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. .54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Paul. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the Rockets with possession here. Here's the great. The shot from the low post is good. 30 points for the great.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Fox kicks to Paul. Back to Fox. Offensive rebound. It's in!
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fox passes to Paul. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. 20 seconds left in the game.
And you can see how much Green's worked on his defense. He's become a tough one-on-one matchup.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting into his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Here's the great. Can't connect. So Houston wins it. And this sends them straight to the NBA Cup Tournament Final. A huge honor and a great opportunity for this team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they knew what was on the line tonight, and I think they played with postseason intensity to punch their ticket to that finals contest.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, the GREAT.